It's been said that there's no time like the present, so here I am putting forth another video for all of you out there who find value in the content that I put forth. A lot of my videos in the past have been about health, nutrition, surviving a brain tumor diagnosis. It's been 9.5 years since my diagnosis with a oligodendroglioma, chronic epilepsy, all kinds of gut issues, immune issues. And I'm here to provide a space for people to realize the potential for their own healing and their own up-leveling in their life. So sometimes this comes at the expense of some of the opportunities that I've squandered and some of the failures of my own life, but hopefully these can serve as a pathway for you to garner your own understanding of yourself and to help navigate your own life. Sometimes we can hear the same things over and over again. We know those idioms, axioms, colloquialisms. We can realize what the truth is, but actually not realize it in our heart space, inside of ourselves. We know what we should be doing. We know that we should be eating better. We know that we should be moving our body. We know that we should be moving forward in a relationship that doesn't serve us, but yet we stay stuck. Why? Because our body is addicted. What is addiction? It is a behavioral pattern that is either uncontrollable or it's something that just simply doesn't serve us. Usually it is uncontrollable, because if it was controllable, we'd stop doing it. So this week I'm giving up caffeine. I got run down with a little bit of a cold or whatever it is, a little lung congestion. You can probably hear it in my voice. So this week I am being as clean as I can be with my body. I'm fasting, I'm eating only organic always, but a lot more water and doing the things that I need to do. Now I want to jump right into the topic of today, which kind of goes along with what I've been talking about for quite a while recently, because this is something that's near and dear to me. It's something I've been experiencing for the past 6+ months, going through the loss of a relationship in some capacity. Now, you might not have lost the person to death, but I have some friends who have lost people to death. Children, parents, friends, neighbors, associates. Even public figures dying can affect your life. We know this. So when you lose someone in a relationship, though, we know in relationships we refer to the person as my other half, or my partner, or my better half, or whatever it is. We become identified with the people that we associate ourselves with, especially those people that we're very close with, our friends, our family, and those people that we choose to align with. If we are in a monogamous relationship with a partner and that goes away for whatever reason, it can leave us feeling like there's a huge hole, a huge loss in our life, and I feel that a lot. And though the healing process is coming through time, through distance, and through doing things that you can put yourself into that grow you, healing is not a linear process. Healing is something that one day you're feeling like, yeah, I'm good, I'm over this person, I don't need them anymore, I'm fine. And the next minute, something triggers a thought, an emotion, a feeling, and you're right back where you seem square one. I found that one way of healing, and it's very difficult, is to be steadfast about not looking at the person's social media, especially if the person has moved on with somebody else. You can make all the judgments and you can feel angry. Those are things that I've been talking about, that I've worked on for a long time in my life. Being judgmental, being angry, blaming yourself, blaming other people, because all these negative emotions that we feel stem from what we feel about ourselves. And if we're not happy with ourselves, we're going to look at faults and be upset with other people and society in general if it gets that toxic. So I'm learning every day to heal, and one great way for me to heal has been through finding faith in something bigger than myself through God. And if this isn't for you, I would say find something bigger than yourself to connect to, but definitely God has been a pathway for me to find great healing and to keep me alive. And being alive at this point, if you're going through something very difficult, give yourself credit. Being alive is a huge accomplishment. So far, you're batting 1,000 since you've been born. You're still here. And every day above ground is a good day, because it'd be easy to take the easy way out, to just stop living, to stop doing the things that are going to let you see what's around the next corner. That's what life is about. It's about the unknown, the next adventure. Some people see the unknown as something frightening because they don't want to push themselves into the unknown, because they only want what's known, even if that's a toxic situation, an unhealthy relationship with themselves, with others, with food, with whatever. And that's when addiction comes into play with all this. So I myself have been going through the feeling of loss for a long time. And it's not just because it was all roses and then one day it just stopped. No, there was a lot of obvious signs. But I look at it like, how can I work through this in my own right and also with another person? How can you come together with a partner to focus on the solutions, possible solutions to getting through an issue? Because when you get into a new relationship, everything seems great. You're looking at life through rose-colored glasses. You're not understanding that over time, that newness, that novelty, that infatuation phase in the relationship is always going to wear off. And you're left looking at yourself in the end, because all of those people in our lives are reflections of ourselves. If you're looking to another person to fill a void within yourself, then that void still exists. And when that person leaves, you're still faced with the void. So healing is important. So for me, it's been spending time by myself, maybe crying, journaling, talking to people that you can trust, not just people that want to hear you and gossip, or are going to tell you some bullshit. You want to find yourself connected to people who actually are there to listen to you, want to see you thrive, and associate yourself with people who are going to inspire you to up-level your game in life. So sometimes that circle is smaller the more you realize how important that circle is, because there's a lot of people out there that are into drama, they're into the gossip, and they're not really out for you. They're out for themselves and what they can get from you and how they can talk about you. People that talk about other people to you are talking about you to other people. So be careful to not be that person. I know I've been that person. Remind yourself to look at your own responsibilities. Look at what you've contributed to a relationship or a situation, not with a lot of blame and punitive self-reflection, but with the understanding that you did bring something to this situation. The common denominator in all of your relationships is you. And you are someone that you should take a good hard look at and realize, why did these things keep happening in my life? And is there some way I can stop making the decisions? Is there a way that I can see the red flags? Is there a way that I can amicably and peacefully move forward without going down a long road of destruction and trying to get out of that? Extricating yourself from toxic situations is very painful, and a lot of people do that through jumping into another relationship. So you don't want to do that either. You want to make sure that you're not leaving a trail of broken hearts behind you with people who think you've presented yourself as having your shit together and you don't. So make sure that you have your shit together in some capacity. You're always learning and always failing, and that's why I say that healthy communication is always essential. We need to be talking about our feelings, our expectations, but at the same time listening and caring about what other people's feelings and expectations are as well, and coming to a mutual healthy understanding with another person. Easier said than done when you're caught up in the heat of the moment. These triggers, these conditioned patterns and behaviors in our lives show themselves, and they can be ugly at times. I know that. You can say and do things that you regret. So one thing I've been doing is writing a letter to a person who I feel I'm very hurt by. Really, I'm hurt. They didn't hurt me. Maybe they did, but I am only one that's responsible for my own feelings. Writing it, not sending it, because I've sent that, or texting stuff out of the heat of the moment. Anxiety. There's different relationship styles, communication styles. Understand yours, understand other people's. So with that, I'm going to leave you with a big heart and a big hug, and hopefully you find purpose in this message that I'm putting forth for you today. I have more to share, but my phone is blowing up and I'm going to roll. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Please subscribe, like, share, whatever you find in this, the value. If not, swipe on, baby. Have a great day. Peace.